Good morning, boys and girls. Happy Friday. Today we continue to talk about elements of poetry. Today we are going to read a poem called Pond in Winter. So the first thing that I want you to do is I want you to imagine a pond in the winter. Create a mental image in your head of what you think a pond in the winter looks like. Remember that a pond is a small body of water, and we learned about ponds in our science class a few months ago. So I'm going to give you a few seconds to picture a pond in the winter before we read our poem. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and read the poem, Pond in Winter. As I read the poem, I want you to pay attention to any repetition in the poem, any words that rhyme. I want you to think about why the author wrote this poem. How do you feel when you hear this poem? And I want you to look at the visual pattern of the poem. How is it written? Let's go ahead and begin. Pond in winter. Frozen pond, blanket of snow, little sunlight, food supply low. Some animals sleep when there's nothing to eat, and the pond's turned into an icy sheet. So now that I have read the poem, I want you to think about what images came to your mind as I was reading this poem. And I want you to ask yourself, how are the new visual images different from what you pictured before you read the poem? I want you to think about how those images that you created in your head are different after hearing the words in the poem. Now that we have read the poem, I'm going to explain today's assignment. In Google Classroom, you have a poetry map that I want you to fill out. You're going to draw the mental image that you created as I was reading the poem. You're going to look for words that rhyme. And you're going to list the words that helped you create a mental image. You're also going to answer 2 questions. You're going to answer, why do you think the poet wrote the poem using short lines? Because if you notice, each verse is very short. It's just 1 or 2 or 3 words in each verse. So I want you to think about why the poet may have written the poem this way. And I also want you to think about how you felt when we read the poem and why. You can use a piece of paper or this document that I have attached in Google Classroom. Please don't forget to turn it in as soon as you are done. Today for our writing lesson, you are going to make the final corrections to the poem that you have been writing all week, and you are going to share it. The way that I'm sharing my poem is I wrote it on a poster, and I also added pictures next to each verse that remind me of what I wrote. You can choose to create a poster with your poem. You can read it and record a video or an audio, however you choose. Just don't forget to submit it to Google Classroom. I can't wait to read all of your poems. Have a great weekend.